Look, we're not serving lunch mass today. I know you guys followed us here and we made up lunch mass, but we don't have it. Like, it's not ours.
Imagine we have it in the apartment. There's nowhere for you to sit. You have to sit somewhere on the floor. You can find a spot or on a pile of books.
Welcome to lunch mass. I'm just looking around how depressing this place looks right now.
Then we'll read to them. You're from the Bible of Doctor Who. And then the Messiah.
And the Messiah. Oh, forgot about the Messiah.
Messiah.
Is that Missy?
I don't know. You want some?
I'm good.
You say Amy found a TARDIS?
It is a TARDIS. I think that was the TARDIS that came with the... Yeah.
It is.
There's a box of Doctor Who things right there.
I found my Doctor Who Yahtzee with the TARDIS to shake it up with.
That's a great game.
Yeah, I got that for my birthday from you. You don't remember?
No.
Oh, it's great. I remember everything. That's fine.
Instead of the podcast, we need to say welcome to lunch mass.
Welcome to lunch mass. Welcome to lunch mass. I'm professional mass critic.
That needs to be the title of our podcast.
Lunch mass? I agree. We're changing it from everyone's a critic, everyone hates critics, to lunch mass.
Amy doesn't even know the name of the podcast.
I barely know where I'm at half the time.
Welcome to the I Hate Critics Movie Review Podcast. I'm professional film critic Sean Patrick. Amy is on a podcast she doesn't know the name of.
That's right. I'm eating popcorn. You're welcome.
MJ.
Hello.
Those are our levels. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, you're fine. Not the usual setup because things and stuff.
Because Amy didn't clean yet. And that's fine.
That's fine.
It's fine.
It's a lot of items. I don't know how you would clean.
If this was a video podcast, you'd be upset. But it's not, so you're
It would bother
welcome.
a lot of people. That's for sure.
I Hate Critics on Facebook that Amy never updates.
Again. Sorry. I'll get on that. I promise I will. I'm back to school, so it's kind of hard to get all this shit done. But of course, that wasn't my excuse a couple months ago. So I don't know.
Wow, I have an excuse.
I actually do have an excuse. Thank God.
We're talking about movies of 1995, and you can't talk about 95 without talking about the man who dominated 1995, one Joe Esterhaus.
Oh, I thought you were to see David Caruso. Like, I suppose he did.
On TV he did. Not so much in the movies, because, kiss the girl, or kiss of this, what is it? He was in a movie with
Kissing.
Kiss of Death with Nicolas Cage. That didn't do well, and then this one didn't do well, and
yeah,
it went running back to NYPD real quick until he left.
I will never understand. I will never understand why we built him into some sort of weird sex symbol.
It's bizarre, kind of. He's not. Maybe it's just the fact that he is so unconventional.
I suppose, and I actually do like his voice when he speaks. He's got a nice, soothing Caruso thing happening there. But I'm sorry. I was born with strawberry blonde hair. I come from a family that has red hair in it. You gingers freak me the fuck out, and he straight up just freaks me out.
Then they throw him in a scene with Angie Everhart, and it's like, what the hell?
What the hell? Everything's on fire. The screen turned red. I can't do that.
So much red.
Yeah, we watched Jade today. Oh my God, it was fantastic.
Directed by William Friedkin, written by Joe Esterhaus. Though Friedkin says that he wrote most of it.
Who did?
Friedkin, the director.
Did
he says he rewrote the whole thing. And Esterhaus did try to have his name taken off of it. Apparently, he just wasn't sleazy enough for him.
I was just going to say.
Hang on. Why isn't nobody getting cummed on? Hang on. God damn it, Friedkin. You ruined my masterpiece.
This is the kind of movie that will make you uncome, though, which is really weird. Really weird.
So if you're wondering why the modern generation has such a disdain for sex, it's because they probably saw Jade far too young.
Honestly.
Yeah.
It's not that they're more conservative. It's just like, you guys are so gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've kind of grossed the younger generations into not wanting to see sex on screen.
Oh my God. My hemorrhoids like literally went back up into my butthole when I saw that heel go in to that guy's anus.
I'm glad I missed that part. I saw the first part of that and I was like, no. No.
And that's so late in the movie. We'll get back there.
And then fucking Friedkin, just a perfect shot of his taint.
Oh.
Just a perfect shot of naked taint.
Not only, I mean, there's so much bush in this movie, and a lot of it's in containers.
So the movie opens on the murder of a dummy.
Of a dummy.
There's a terrible dummy hanging in a closet.
It's an actual fucking dummy. The minute you see it, you're like, it looks like the guy in Indiana Jones where his face is melting off. It looks like the dummy from that.
The least convincing dummy. I realize this is like, we're watching it on like a high definition television.
Right.
I'm sure like in 95 on the big screen, maybe it was less obvious. I don't think so because it's so bad.
Or you're just blind when you went to the movie.
I don't recall any contemporary critics. Like Roger Ebert doesn't mention it. Everybody kind of glosses past the dummy. But it's a very obvious dummy. Like it's just
slaps you in the face.
So pathetic.
When you see it. Like we all thought like it was just like he has so many like bric-a-brac items. It could have been just something he collected. You know what I mean? And then it's like, you're like, oh, that's the dead guy?
Kyle Medford is an art dealer. He's got all these like various different pieces of art from around the world in his house, and you've got to do a full house tour of his cultural appropriation.
You guys.
Oh, yeah.
Release the Medford file. There's so much Epstein weirdness in this movie, though. I mean, like, it's
so
weird.
Much pre-Epstein.
For real.
It's
all the pictures of him with all, like, the high-powered presidents and shit like that.
There's pictures of him with Thatcher, with Reagan,
Nixon,
like, all the Republicans. Like, this movie knew exactly what it was doing.
Wait, so is this, the movie, like, is this made by the liberal Jew-run media, then?
I'm obviously, it's got the woke mind virus even before that existed.
The woke mind virus.
Woke mind virus,
yeah.
guys.
Why
That's
else?
what you can get at lunch mass if you're not careful.
Oh, you gotta be careful at lunch mass.
Amy and MJ's other podcast, Lunch Mass.
Lunch mass.
Invented today.
Just today. But yeah. We see this dummy slashed to bits with a hatchet.
Yeah.
Oh.
We don't know who did it.
So you know who you got to call to the scene is the assistant district attorney, because they always go to the scene of a crime.
That's my first thought.
Yeah.
My first thought.
Every Law and Order, like the first half of the show, and the second half of the show, you've got nothing but the ADA is just stepping on evidence, and
Sam was like, "Take me to that apartment. I want to see that bloody dummy that's hanging on his wall."
this isn't how anything works.
None of this movie is how even a movie works. Like, we were so confused for basically almost all of it.
So confused. Like,
and then you have to look up what's actually happening.
What
Yeah.
parts did, like, freaking rewrite from Esterhaus? Like, you tried to make how could this have been more? Well, we've seen Showgirls.
We have seen Showgirls. Boy, have we seen Showgirls.
How could this be any more more coherent than what they had? Somehow they made this is the more coherent version.
I experienced
That's terrifying.
major labial shame watching this movie. That's all I'm going to say. Like, I mean, I swear to God, there's so much hair. There's so much DNA. This movie is just like a walking...
First of all, yeah, this movie, again, doesn't know how police works. Yeah. Because, like, one of the first things that they collect at this scene is that the dummy character, Kyle, he has a collection of pubic hair.
He does.
Which, who doesn't? have a collection of just jars of pubic hair.
What's great though is that some of them are even engraved with the people's initials.
Yeah.
Like you get like on an urn or something like that.
His poor engraver.
It's what's this one for?
Never you
Kyle.
mind.
Why is it always a Kyle? It's always a Kyle.
Always a
Always a Kyle.
I'm here to pick up my pubic hair jars.
You could have just told me you were going to put earrings in them. You didn't have to explain the
You
whole
really
thing,
didn't need
Kyle.
to tell me what they were for four, Kyle. That's not. I really don't need to know
None
that.
of my business what you're doing with
Tell me
these.
their earrings, Kyle.
Jesus, Kyle.
So yeah. Kyle's the dead guy.
Kyle's the dead guy.
The dummy. And
The
he's got a collection of pubic hair. He's been murdered by his own artworks, a hatchet, and some other item.
It's like he lives what looks like the White House now. Everything's gilded. Except it all has like Asian features.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that was weird. Like, what the fuck?
Just,
Stand up.
yeah.
Did we need that? Like, did we need that? It's a white-centered film, but we had to throw in some Asian.
Cultural.
Yeah.
Oh, don't
That's
worry.
what needed.
We do go to Chinatown in this movie.
Boy, do we.
We'll get there.
For like an hour.
God, yeah. Longest thing ever.
But so he's got his jars of pubic hair. He also has his own Epstein Island house.
I kept calling it King's Head Island.
See, the other one that I was thinking of was Mr. Caffrey's Island.
Caffrey's Island. I thought about that too.
Yeah.
But although there was plenty of like rich houses behind there, they're all getting full bars of Halloween. Is all I'm saying.
That's very true.
Sorry, it's not Bob's Burgers podcast.
The girls on Epstein's Island also got full candy bars
Oh,
when they went trick-or-treating.
There's none of our business.
By the way, the No Kings protest happened the day before
Mm-hmm.
this podcast, and the best poster of any it's a little kid carrying a poster that said Trump dated my girlfriend.
Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Are you serious? I've got to see that.
The most adorable little kid just carrying a poster that said Trump dated my girlfriend.
There's a difference between having a really great sense of humor and indoctrination right there. God bless. That's amazing. It's amazing.
But back to Epstein. Kyle Medford.
Kyle.
Kyle
Release the
Medford.
Medford files.
He's got a lot of evidence at his house, including a film of the governor having sex with a sex worker. The governor, played by Richard Crenna.
Which, by the way, I will say this. Years ago, totally fuckable. Good-looking guy, Richard Crenna.
There's way too much of Richard Crenna that I've seen in this movie. I did not need that much Crenna.
I felt like it was none of my business here. But, again, when he was featured on old 70s TV shows, he was goddamn hot. I would have hit that. But I'd pretty much hit anything. A pole.
With my car.
With my car. True. Well, I'm easy to please.
So Caruso, as the ADA, has got to go confront the governor and tell him, hey, you're not at all related to this murder I'm investigating, but there's a video of you having sex with a sex worker.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of hot.
It's kind of hot.
It's
Yeah.
kinda hot. And you can see Crenna just getting a bulge right there. He's like, you got copies of these, right?
Yeah.
I can keep these.
I can keep these. All right.
These are mine, right?
Cancel my meeting.
You know what? Cancel the rest of the day, guys. Keep my door locked. Fucking hilarious. Anyway, not enough Crenna in this movie for me.
Far too much Crenna for me in this movie.
Give me
Didn't
more.
need to look at those photos.
Well, at least we didn't see his taint.
Oh, God.
Oh,
We'll save that for later.
We saved the tape shots for the random extras.
When we get there, remind me to ask about the leaping and he did in the bed. Like, he just kept lunging forward and, like, they were both, like they're hesitant. What are we doing? Are we, we're not? Are we doing this again? It was really weird.
It was weird. The whole thing is so very, very weird. I'm not sure anybody in this movie has actually had sex before.
That is my new favorite movie, though.
So of course, the assistant district attorney is investigating the case. Their first witness is Trina, played by Angie Everhart.
No.
She tries to run away.
Patrice.
Patrice.
Yeah. Trina is
Okay.
Fiorentino.
Patrice, Angie Everhart, she tries to run away. He tackles her down the stairs and scrapes her face up, and she's mad about it. But yeah, she says that there's a woman named Jade who also worked for Kyle Medford, who is apparently a pimp on the side.
Mm-hmm. And apparently she was the best.
Jade would fuck you in ways that you could not be fucked. Jade she'd take it up the ass.
Oh. I mean, you're going to find out what Jade's capable of later on in the film. Jade.
But who is Jade? Is Jade the wife of the DA's best friend? Played by Chazz Palminteri in a wig. The worst wig we've ever seen.
I still think they had enough pubes on set to make that rug for him. And it curls just right, if you know what I mean. Look, if this movie's going to be gross to me, I'm going to be gross about it. Right back at you, Jade.
The rug is bad, Chaz.
The rug is bad.
It's not a good look. You can try pretending, but Trump's rug looks better than yours. Come on.
And that's saying something.
Come on, man.
So you're lying to yourself, you're lying to us.
It's just not, the color's wrong in like different spots. It's like, dude.
It's always, that's the problem with the 90s, especially when they're trying to, like, Jason Alexander had this happen to him. A couple other people that I've seen with it's always a shade lighter than their natural hair. And I'm sorry, that cannot be that hard to swatch. It cannot be. Find some pubes. You found them. You got jars of them.
So Chazz is a high-powered attorney. He happens to be David Caruso's best friend. He's married to Jade, or Katrina, and she's a psychiatrist who's also a part-time sex worker.
And art person.
And for some reason, yeah, she deals in art.
Yeah.
She was going to Kyle Medford's house to get a Matisse for the art gallery.
But why? You're a psychologist. You don't.
Whose art gallery, by the way? Is it hers? Is it Kyle's?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Look, ladies, I'm not trying to crush your dreams. You can be whatever you want to be. I just feel like you're spreading yourself a bit too thin.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Art dealer, prostitute, psychiatrist.
I mean, come on. That's a lot.
Inventing her own, alibi. She talks about psychiatry.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Just like people who have these psychotic breaks, they can have this vision.
Hysterical blindness.
Hysterical blindness.
Yep.
They have no idea what they're doing.
I mean, that's true.
Hysterical blindness.
They find her fingerprints on the hatchet, and they link that back to her in college. And I mean, she pretty well did it. Seems like she pretty well did it. The cops seem to be very much wanting her. Michael Biehn is in this movie as a cop with a terrible mustache. Biehn, you look great without the mustache.
Yeah, we
buddy.
didn't need it.
I know you're playing a cop and you feel like cops have mustaches, but you're not a mustache guy, Michael.
No,
you're not.
You're not. I think when he was a little kid, he wanted to be a cop, and every cop he ever saw had a mustache. And I was like, my time has come.
There was a time when you couldn't find a cop without a mustache.
Yep.
That was like the 80s and 90s was a time when cops and mustaches were just synonymous. They just came. They handed you a mustache when you walked in the door.
Peanut butter and jelly.
You've graduated from the academy. Take your badge and your mustache.
Exactly. I want to be.
You're not wearing your regulated mustache.
That mustache is not regulation.
That is pencil thin, sir. We go with a full, thick mustache here.
You have to have a whole live caterpillar.
Take this mustache until you're ready to grow one.
Oh my God. I want to say from the outset, and I don't know if this is just Chazz Palminteri's face, but I did not trust him from moment one.
Could it be the way he's framed as talking to everybody way too closely?
It's weird. Chazz, your mark is way over there. Do you need to be licking his ear? Why do they do that?
I don't know. It's
you want to get them all in the shot. I get that.
I get that.
Richard Crenna shouldn't have had to be sitting in Caruso's lap at that point.
Wider lens, pull back the camera a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, Jade
Normal
had
people don't stand that close.
had a pretty big budget. It's not like they didn't have money.
To just widen the shot.
Just widen the shot a little bit so it looks like a natural way that two people speak to each other.
Maybe we have like post-COVID fears, and we just really like that separation. Like, give me my bubble. I feel like that might be it.
I don't think that's it. I think that they were way too close to each other at all times. I feel like Linda Fiorentino like stepped on David Caruso to step into his apartment. Like,
she did.
She like crawled across him with the door open.
With her tongue out. Went across his neck and was like, oh, can I come in? And then after she walks in, he goes to shut the door and goes, yeah, you can come in. Well, she's already in.
Yeah, she's far past in.
You didn't have to justify that. Like, she's in.
Maybe he's worried she was a vampire and he had to like, oh, wait, hey, I got to invite you
That's
in.
what I'm saying.
You're going to die if I don't.
Guys, just be up on your vampire lore, please.
This movie cost $50 million.
Did it recoup that?
No, not even a little bit. It made $9.9 million at the box office.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it bombed pretty hard.
And that's Caruso like, I got to make another movie, you guys. People love seeing me in the theater.
That's all right. I got CSI Miami coming up. I'll be fine.
Oh,
he is set for life. That man. He never has to work again. Caruso.
I know, but that's why I kept wondering. It's like, why do I keep picturing him in like white slacks? Because of fucking CSI. I forgot about that shit. Love CSI Miami. That was. I think
in the end he was on more episodes of CSI Miami than he was on NYPD Blue. Didn't they? What did he leave after 2 seasons of NYPD Blue?
Like they didn't want him on there because he had a huge fucking ego.
They really hated him. Yeah. Which
actually that can be said about both he and Linda Fiorentino, and that was like this whole thing back then. Is like nobody wanted to work with either one of them. It's kind of fitting that they worked together. Not one like real love scene with them. Like I really expected that there was gonna be something really raunchy with the two of them.
That's what the movie kind of talked about or plotted, and like you assume from the trailer and like it's just gonna be like a love story or something. She's fucking Chazz Palminteri twice in this movie,
which she cries during one of them.
I think she cried during both of them.
I mean, well, wouldn't you? Take that hair off your head, buddy. Lime to my eyes.
He talked about how he wasn't comfortable in those scenes. He was not comfortable doing sex scenes. He never really had, because who asks Chazz Palminteri to do sex scenes?
That's true.
Be honest here.
No one should.
Oh. Like no one before this had asked Chazz Palminteri to be in a sex scene, and now, but then Linda Fiorentino's got to bust his balls about it,
which I love.
Like. If I'd known he was a virgin, I would have been more gentle.
And yet she's the one crying in the scene. You big pussy. I think she's a really great actor. I really do. Like, I believe the looks on her face. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's also because I really liked her in Dogma, but she, again, kind of has a natural acting ability, which I really like. She's very sexy without even trying.
Yeah. And that's the great the thing that I do admire about her, even as I think this movie's a fucking piece of shit, is that I do admire that when the movie is trying to like pin her down and make her like this shamed fallen woman whore, like she's the biggest whore. She will not own that shit. Nope. She will not take that shit. Like poor Diane Keaton in Looking for Mr. Goodbar, which is a recent classic on the Big Show. She's like called a whore just for going to bars to meet men. Like she's just repeatedly just treated like the worst whore because she kind of seeks sex in a way. Like she would like to go out and have sex regularly.
Was it just because of a bar, or like if she went to the grocery store, that'd be more acceptable?
Yeah, she was a fallen woman because she wasn't listening to her dad. She wasn't listening to the men who wanted to control her. Oh. And so she had to be murdered by a gay man, randomly introduced in the third act.
Okay, if there's anything I know about my gay fan, no, they're too lazy. They love horror films, but they are too fucking lazy to kill somebody. They don't want to do that.
They just, I mean, we're making this terrible movie where we're shaming women for even desiring sex, so they should be killed by a gay guy. We need to add some gay panic to this thing.
Okay, so gays and women, both getting shit on?
Yeah, that's looking
Sounds like
the 1970s in Hollywood, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fuck that movie so hard.
Fuck that movie so hard.
Worse than Jade. Looking for Mr. Goodbar. Worse than Jade.
Didn't that one win like an Oscar?
I don't know. I don't care. Fuck that movie. It wouldn't surprise me with the Academy of the time.
Wow.
When everybody was 150 years old.
Wow. Now you're just going out for blood. That's rude.
Just telling the truth about the Academy.
You hear my brother? He's calling you out.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Hollywood.
It's fine.
It's an indictment of dead people right here on the podcast.
It's fine. All those people voting for the Oscars in the 70s are dead.
Wow. Say it a third time, Sean.
All the people who voted for Oscars in the 70s are dead.
I like to do that with whenever I see like movies and you're like, oh, I don't like to do that. I shouldn't say it that way. When I see like a cat or a dog in an old movie and I'm like, they're dead now. Makes me sad.
That's why when I see somebody laughing at a terrible sitcom, I like to remind them that the people they're hearing, the voices that they're hearing laughing are dead.
Oh my God. And you're like,
it was like
10 years ago, Sean.
Those voices were actually recorded in the 1950s.
Oh
and that laugh track has been used for years and years and years. And most of those people are probably dead now.
Wow. I mean, this movie was dark, but you took it down an alley with no lights, groping for hope.
I had to have my Esterhaus moment.
Yeah, well, thank you for that. I was worried we were going to miss a week of Esterhaus, so thank God.
I'm not going the other Esterhaus direction, so.
God, you know, if I could just not see all of what I saw in this movie, if I could just not watch this movie, but I liked it, which is weird.
You liked it? What did you like about it?
I like that it's awful. I love that.
Passionately awful. Like it doesn't quite embrace how awful it is. It doesn't know it's bad.
I think it does because the minute that we get in to a car chase after Angie Everhart's character Patrice is killed, Caruso or Corelli, they kept his real name,
Captain
but his last
Corelli,
name, Captain Corelli, his mandolin. He went on this. He wanted to find out who was the one that killed her, that like ran her, and not even like just hit her, but then ran her over again.
Yeah, like the car went around the block, came back and hit her a second time.
Oh my God. And I really felt bad for her.
Freaky.
Yeah. And so Corelli gets in his car and then goes to follow him. Now, you have to remember, this is a Ford Tempo, 1995 Ford Tempo. I had one of those things.
Yeah.
They will crunch. And
not exactly a chase vehicle, but then he lost his other vehicle when they cut his brake line, so.
It's true. That was fun.
The man survives 2 car accidents in this movie, by the way.
What I love about the first one, though, is like, thank God this is taking place where it's taking place, because there are no other roads like that in this world. They're like, what? Brake lines cut on these roads? Oh, this is going to be a fun one. This is
the movie's set in San Francisco, and he's actually, of course, he's going downhill in that classic scene from Bullet. Just bouncing up and down just like a fucking roller coaster.
Just seeing a Ford Tempo go over the road like that, like it's like, yeah, this is an amazing car. It's a Ford Tempo. I drove that car. It is not meant for a film. Like he's chasing after a Thunderbird. That makes sense, okay? It does make sense. But then we get into like, what, Chinatown?
They took it to Chinatown.
And they're having a parade.
That was the worst. Like,
he saw the car.
Slow through this parade. Somebody gets hit. They've got people fighting their car with fans.
With fans.
and like ninja moving on it, like.
But like shadow boxing, like they weren't actually hitting the car, which was weird.
Shadow boxing.
They're just like ninjas. They're punching the car. What are you thinking? As a director, what are you thinking? Do you just not have control over the extras? You can't ask them to just not do that?
Yeah.
No, they asked them to do that.
Oh my God.
They asked them to just ninja punch at the car that's trying to go through the parade.
Guys, you guys are really mad at those cars right now, okay?
those cars.
But only his car. The other car is further up ahead in the parade.
The
No
one that hit someone
Right.
with it
like killed two
is the
people.
one that is the one that's getting through this fine, but the one that's chasing it, trying to stop him, the murderer, is getting broken, jumped on, beaten.
I mean, his whole entire back window goes up. But like, not only that, it's the acting in the car that Caruso does. Because he's not mic'd.
No.
And you can see him going, you better move. And it's like, what? Nothing over here. Nothing. We're trying to have a fucking parade, you douchebag.
But can we just remember one important detail here? He's not a cop. He's not a police officer. He's an assistant district attorney.
Mm-hmm.
He cannot get into a car chase. Regardless of the circumstances of his case, you're not allowed to conduct a car chase if you're an assistant district attorney. You're fired. But then he is the worst assistant district attorney of all time because his best friends are the immediate suspects in this case.
Mm-hmm.
And he does nothing to step aside. He insists on staying in the case. He insists on pocketing evidence privately.
Yeah.
Meeting with the person who's like the top suspect in the case privately.
I don't think he cares.
No.
I think he thinks he can do whatever he wants. And he doesn't.
I mean,
Movie doesn't either, though, because
Movie doesn't care.
Yeah.
it's so bad. Like this
But
movie.
that scene went on for so long. Like we were just like, how many more times can they show the Thunderbird with all of like the greenery on top of it? And like, I swear they used that same shot like 4 times going back and forth. It was the same. He hit the same guy like 4 times.
I think so.
That was what, and we're like, wow, this is. And then finally it goes into like a Vicks Quelty commercial or the fuck that Madison was that kills people.
Yeah, we watch on Pluto TV's commercial.
We were going to pay for it. We're not stupid.
You go from a vision of a guy's taint right into a commercial of a guy who's dying of cancer.
And who apparently the medicine's going to kill him as well.
Yeah.
Because that went on for hours.
Dude, Martin kept popping up.
Marvin,
that's what it was.
he had a shit ton of medicine in there.
So much. He was trying to sell his drugs.
I'm trying to sell. Oh, Martin. He seems sweet enough.
Getting paused to get sold some drugs.
That are going to kill him.
They get from this bloody corpse to Marvin selling drugs.
Yeah.
Pluto TV, can we talk to you about your commercial setup during your movies? Because I don't think that Arby's wanted you to go from taint right into Arby's. I just don't think so. I don't think that's what the vision that they had for their product.
I think that's the only reason to watch movies like this on Pluto. I think that's brilliant. What a great way to watch a film. like a horror film or a really raunchy film, and then it goes right into Subway. I love that.
From that guy's giant baguette right into a...
Oh, can we talk about Chazz Palminteri's baguette for a second?
Oh!
He literally is getting a blowjob or she's sucking out snake venom. We don't know, but like they're sitting on a deck.
On the deck.
And he just walks over and she just unzips his pants and like goes right to like it just flopped out like an Italian sausage out of a pan. It was so weird.
The logistics of this particular blowjob are compelling, to say the least.
That's not how men's penises work.
So I guess he's not wearing underwear.
Wait, well,
I mean, he could have boxers with the window, but he has to be fully prepared for that moment because she does not hesitate. I can't imagine there's not like a move where she's like moving boxers.
Like it just like
opening up
right
boxers.
Out,
just
like right there. And she just went for it. And also
who's blocking the blowjob scene?
I don't know.
Guys, come on.
But I mean, that's impressive. That's all I'm going to say. It's almost like she already she just did some sucking of air, and it just went suctioned right into her mouth.
Also, by the way, that was David Caruso's character's assistant in the movie.
Yeah.
And they don't mention that at all.
At all.
No.
Doesn't come up again.
Mm-mm.
It never comes up. Just not even important, I guess.
But no, because we do see her later on when we do, I think, You had Chazz Palminteri in your mouth a couple
We
scenes
know
ago.
that, but they don't mention it in the movie.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
was forgotten about.
Also, nobody bothers to check the pubic hairs.
I know.
Like, they have to track down, like, they can't figure out who Linda Fiorentino Jade is, right? Or initially, they can't figure out who it is. They've got her fingerprints on the hatchet, but she's not in the system. They track her down to an arrest she had in college for going to, like, an animal protest.
He's
Meanwhile,
protesting animals.
there's a bucket. There's a bucket of her pubes
Right there.
that they just picked up previously.
Right there. This movie has more DNA in it than, like, a DNA bank.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's wild.
The logistics of Kyle Medford going to his friends and saying, "Hey, can you cut off some of your pubes and put them in this little can?"
You know what I like? Pubes. My mom has these cute little pewter containers that are just dying for some follicles. Clean them, please, first.
Terrifying.
Terrifying.
I'm truly terrified.
Do you go home and have nightmares about me talking like this all the time?
Yes.
I'm terrifying. Try Kyle Medford's house.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ, so many dildos.
Do not take a black light in there, though.
Hey, Caruso.
I need my shoes to touch the floor there.
The way that the dildos were sitting up on, like, the chest of drawers, like, that was impressive.
It's an array.
It's an array.
It's an array of dildos.
How am I feeling today? You know what, though? At least I brought my Harmony pillow.
Amy, what's a Harmony pillow, Amy?
You see, it helps really get the thrust inside of the woman.
Did you do it as Bill Vasky?
Oh, no. I want to, though.
Grandpa Cop.
Grandpa Cop.
Officer Bill Vasky,
Like,
the
he read
elderly
it.
police officer.
Yeah, he's a real cop, you guys. Yeah.
Several years, many years, decades even, on the San Francisco Police Department. He filmed his scenes in this movie on his vacation, on his 2 weeks vacation from the San Francisco Police Department. He also served as a consultant on the film, which he did a terrible job. Awful job.
Yep.
Just a completely awful job. Sorry, Bill. You were terrible at your job because everybody's just stepping all over evidence everywhere.
Well,
No one's cool. I mean, the DA is just collecting his own evidence and keeping it for himself.
Yeah.
Why is the DA there?
you know, he can have, like, the name of a consultant, but it doesn't mean he really, like, anybody listened to what he had to say. You could be a consultant and be like, yeah, I might take that idea.
Yeah.
I might not.
You know where we like to do most of our interrogations is in this dirty basement.
Right next to the hot water heater.
Right next to the water heater.
What the
In
fuck?
somebody's mom's basement.
Yeah. There's, like, a laundry machine in the background.
Guys, Mom's got to do laundry in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Can we get out
let
of
me
here?
Wrap this up, you guys.
She can't overhear this. Remember, it's like really sensitive material.
Why did we have it at your mom's house, man? And we could have gone anywhere. Literally anywhere.
Well, Bill was having dinner that night. She's making dinner.
Oh.
I was kidding. Bill's mom's dead. He's very old. He's a very old man. I don't think it's...
You're nothing but death today.
I'm just... we literally referred to him as Grandpa Cop.
Yeah. But that was because he was running. There's a whole scene of him running. And you could tell, like, he had to stop several times to breathe.
Why'd they do that to him?
Why'd they do that to him? Like,
Why
that
would
you
you
did
do
him
that
dirty.
to him? He's an actual cop.
Yeah.
Showing him, like, falling behind and failing while the assistant district attorney is running down the suspect. Like, fuck you, Bill Friedkin.
Exactly. Grandpa Cop, he probably was a really great cop. You didn't deserve that. You smeared him, Jade.
I mean, the man's been working a desk for at least 20 of those last 30 years as a cop.
He's been saying, I'm too old for this shit every day.
Got him out there chasing after Angie Everhart. Are you kidding me?
They call him the desk jockey. Yeah, I don't know. But then we get to these points too, like, where then you start questioning, oh, do we add more people to the film? Like, there just kept, like, weird white men just kept popping up everywhere in this movie.
Yeah.
There was no lack of white men. There was no, like...
In case you're wondering why people talk about Hollywood so white, Jade
Jade. The opening scene of Jade. It's just white mist outside, and then you go inside, it's all white people.
All Japanese artwork, white people everywhere.
Yep.
Then we go to Chinatown, ninjas.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even think they could get the Asian in any of it straight either. Like it felt like they were just kind of like whatever looks Asian, let's use this kind of thing. It's really weird.
They like Jade, right? Yeah.
I like Jade, right?
That has nothing to do with anything because Jade is the name of a prostitute.
That's it. Literally nothing to do with the film.
Nothing to do with. We had no need to drag the Chinese into this. Well, we never did anything to anyone.
And they even said, like, what is the symbol on this one of the pube boxes?
Yeah, he goes to talk to the guy from Showed Up in Little China. What is it?
Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yep.
And of course, they don't let him even speak English. Like, we know he speaks English. We recognize him from the movie.
We know who it is. And then he's like, what does it say? It says Jade.
That's a scene.
So that you built a whole movie around that? Around a pube box with a Chinese character for Jade? It's so simple.
God.
$9 million.
I can't get over the pube box.
I mean,
like,
there's just so many of them.
So many of them.
Pube boxes.
Some of them
and
men's
dildos.
names, women's names.
Oh my god.
He's an equal opportunity.
And God
Kyle
bless him
Medford.
for it. Yeah, I'm here for it. Release the Medford files.
Release the Medford files because he's got photos of all these different people having sex with sex workers.
See, that's why I'm saying this movie is timeless because we're seeing what's happening. I think Trump always wanted to be in Jade. I think he always wanted to be part of that world.
You know Trump is in the Medford files.
Oh my god.
Trump is in the Kyle Medford files.
He's in the Kyle Medford files.
Undoubtedly.
Mm-hmm.
Angie Everhart's sex worker character is 17 years old when she has sex with Richard Crenna.
Wow.
Yeah.
I probably would have.
And I believe Jade herself goes on about talking about how she met Kyle when she was like 15.
Wow.
Yeah. Good stuff, huh?
Release the Medford files and release the fucking Epstein files, you fucking douchebags. Wow. See, again, it's timely.
Yeah.
And it's timeless.
Like, this is not... the Epstein thing, it's just not new.
No.
It's not new at all. But it's such a... White men especially, are just such a cliche that we just keep doing the same shit.
Do you think Robert Evans was in the Epstein files?
Oh, fuck. By that time he didn't have any clout, so I doubt it.
That's true.
Like, he was kind of like, he was in solitary. He was like Napoleon on Elba at that point. Like,
yeah.
He was out of way there.
Because I feel like
by that point he'd given up the coke and had his nose repaired, and
I just feel like they knew the subject matter a little too well.
Yeah. I imagine he had the original Epstein Island back in the 70s, back in the early 70s, late 60s. That's, yeah. And it was his island. It was Evans' island. Yeah. Release the Evans files.
Release his nose surgeon. God damn.
Did a hell of a job.
He looked amazing. Right?
He had a full nose by the time he was... I'm saying, pretty impressive considering what he did to it.
His nose was like a child on an old man's face. Oh, God! I'm sorry.
Jade has infected your mind. Now you're thinking like an Esterhaus.
Okay, it's coming out, and I'm not stopping because I'm not thinking, and then I'm thinking, like, because that's how I think, and then I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Release the Amy Kernan files. But seriously, do release the Epstein files.
Yeah, no,
honestly.
That's true.
That's for sure. Yeah. I don't know.
Caruso makes no impression as a leading man. None whatsoever.
Again, I mean, like, I don't know if it's because he looks like a pencil, but, like, that's part of it. Like, you're as remarkable as a pencil. You know?
Yeah. That's the thing. There's a reference to him in, the Steve Carell 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes.
They make a reference to the David Caruso and Jade.
Yeah.
And what does that mean? Because I've watched Jade. He makes no impression. He's the worst human being. He's the worst investigator. He's the worst attorney.
Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean...
Contaminating crime scenes, stealing evidence. Like, every room he walks into basically becomes a place where you can't have any evidence that you can present in court because he's there.
That's true. He's walking bad luck.
When your best friend and his wife are the main suspects in a case, recuse.
Yeah.
You're out.
Yeah.
You can't be part of unless you're Thomas, Clarence Thomas. Then, of course, yes, you stay in and you become the judge. But
Yeah.
I'm saying he's openly corrupt. You're at least supposed to pretend you're not corrupt.
Yeah. You can't even do that right.
God.
Wow.
What are you, a Supreme Court justice? No, you're an ADA.
You're an ADA. Do you suppose David Corelli would have gone on to
be a Supreme Court justice?
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, more than likely. Let's be
he's as
honest.
qualified as Clarence Thomas, for sure.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I'll give you that.
But I think he's got more scruples. I don't think he wants to be as corrupt. He's just really bad at his job.
I think it's honest to goodness clumsiness. He just stumbles.
Just blundering at everything.
That's it.
He just keeps blundering into his own corruption.
I like people like that. It's like, you silly goose. Like, and he is. He kind of, and then they have this weird noodly music that sounds like he's a silly goose every time there's a certain scene with him, and you're like, what?
James Horner.
Horner, what the fuck, dude? He's like, are you making a kid's film? You don't know. I mean, he could be. Yeah.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Is he tiptoeing? Does he have a money bag with a dollar sign on it? What's happening?
He's a wolf sneaking up on the hen house in a cartoon.
I kept imagining like dancing bears and shit. Like that music made no sense. It's the best part of the film.
I think so.
Tom Flory. So maybe one or two shenanigans. We don't know. Wild.
Which is weird because this movie has no sense of humor.
It doesn't.
There is not an unserious bone in this entire movie.
It makes me it depresses me. And not even just because it's like supposed to.
Right.
But maybe it is. I don't know. It's a depressing movie.
Yeah.
And not just because it's an all white cast. It's just depressing.
There's one white guy, or black guy in the movie. He's the coroner.
Yeah, who they fucking ruin his fucking room.
He's literally in there recording an autopsy.
Yes.
He turns on a microphone. There's the first thing you see. And then Caruso enters the scene to have a conversation.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
He's literally documenting evidence,
Yep.
you fuck. And go have your conversation in another room.
Also, not good for film because I'm still listening to what the coroner's saying while you're trying to have dialogue over here.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And a fight scene.
And a fight scene.
Because he has to punch Michael Biehn.
But it's great, though. You don't even see the coroner after that. Like, did we even see him, like, back away or anything?
Such a pro. He just keeps working. He just kept going. He didn't fucking care.
He's like, you know what? They come in here once a week. They're always in a bad mood. They're always just like...
He's just like, fucking white people.
I know. I'm doing my job, minding my business. Fuck you guys. So good. This the true star of the film. Right fucking there. Brilliant. God damn it. Yeah.
Somehow there was a less coherent version of this that Joe Esterhaus was proud of.
Just less coherent. How?
I don't know, but that's what Friedkin said, is that he rewrote it to be more coherent, to make more sense. You failed.
You really failed.
You failed, because no one has any idea what happened in this movie.
I mean,
no.
I still didn't know that he was an AD until the end of the movie either.
It took forever to figure that out. MJ, how did this movie end?
There was no resolution to it. It just ended.
Yeah. Palminteri said, but I was the one that did the killing. I killed.
Like, actually, I was the murderer.
Yeah.
And I still really like you for some reason, even though we've both cheated on each other.
And I just laid out all these pictures of you cheating on me right in front of you. let's go out and have a great night. We're going to go dancing. And then fade to black. The end.
Is Chazz Palminteri playing Donald Trump?
Yes. Yes. This is a film about
the bad toupee.
Mm-hmm.
Cheating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then Michael Bihn's like Stephen Miller.
Oh my God. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, like suddenly it becomes about the governor, Richard Crenna.
Yeah.
Like, forget about the murder. The governor is not involved in the murder, nor is anybody related to him involved in the murder, other than, I guess, two of the cops that are investigating it with Caruso actually work for the governor.
The governor said that thing, though, at the end where Caruso was basically telling him, hey, it was your lackeys that were doing this. And he's like, they're just loyal silly gooses as well. Which, again, it's like he's describing MAGA. Like, that's entirely...
Like, they say a lot of racist shit, but they're not really racist.
They're not really racist.
It's a joke.
I mean...
They're bad people.
They just say bad things.
A little rambunctious.
They're a little overzealous, They like
Light
talking about the
racism.
Holocaust,
Yeah.
and Nazis,
Light bigotry.
killing people on my behalf.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't tell him to do
It
it.
kind of happens,
Kids will be kids. They're 30.
Durder, durder. God, that's great.
If every scene in Jade ended with the Curb Your Enthusiasm. Oh my God.
Great. That would that would make it a real
Somebody
comedy.
make a supercut of just ending scenes with Curb Off Jade with the Curb Your Enthusiasm sting.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
I guarantee you it will work.
I would love that. So good.
Oh my God. Remember Richard Crenna plays the governor. He's been having sex with sex workers on Medford Island. They've got video of it. They've got photos of it. So he goes to confront him in his office. This is earlier in the film. And the things that Richard Crenna says in that scene.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get fucked. I fuck. Richard Crenna, ladies and gentlemen.
Those things that you don't want Richard Crenna to ever say to you.
We were still recovering from the thing he said before when he said that.
Yeah.
What was that? He said something so awful.
Oh, God.
Some of the dialogue in this movie is it's a crime against nature.
Well, Grandpa Cop got to say clitorific.
Oh, yeah. Did you find out if that was a real thing?
That's a real thing.
I imagine it can't be easy to Google clitorific these days.
I don't want people going through my history.
Yeah.
And that's one of those words that...
I'll delete it for you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Grandpa Cobb runs through an entire commercial for that pillow.
He does. But it's all written on the back of the pillow, which is weird. Like, I know that they say you're not supposed to take the tags off of the pillows, but I think that one is like an exception. Because I am not going to have my ass rubbing against that. I'm sorry. Not that I have a Harmony pillow. But Christmas is coming.
I've never heard of a Harmony pillow in my life. This is my first exposure to a Harmony pillow.
Wow.
That specifically, I've never heard of. I've heard of the concept, but that specifically, I've never heard of.
So the truth is, you can just get a pool floaty. It'll do the same thing.
Imagine somebody's got a dragon pillow. Hang on, I gotta blow this up.
Those blow up pizzas.
Just wait for a minute.
This has got a good payoff.
This is gonna work really well.
And a giant flamingo pops.
The Harmony pillow's got a hole in it. I gotta go to the pool. Just a second, I got an idea.
Oh, he brings out the arm floaties instead. What am I supposed to do with these? How is this gonna help? My thighs aren't that small. See, if we wrote this movie, it'd be really funny. I'd love Jade if this was what it was about.
That's the wildest part of this too, is that the movie with the parody film that Carl Reiner made.
Oh, shit. Oh, Armand Desante.
Yeah.
Fatal
Instinct.
Yeah.
Like, that movie was made before Jade.
Yeah, but it's like it knew Jade.
Like, it was like, it's a parody of Jade that existed before Jade because like,
yeah,
the main character is playing a lawyer cop. Like David Caruso is accidentally playing lawyer cop.
Yeah, lawyer cop. I still want one of those business cards. God damn it. That movie was so fucking good.
When he beats up the guy and then says, here, call me, I'll represent you in court.
It was such a great gag.
It's so perfect.
How we slept on that movie. I cannot believe it.
I cannot believe the world doesn't. Nobody talks about that movie but us.
And it's so funny.
It's fucking hysterical.
God.
Clarence Clemens.
I playing the music. All the sex that she's having and her husband just keeps walking in through they're just
it is not hard to imagine. It would not be at all out of the realm to have Linda Fiorentino walk into every scene with Clarence Clemens behind her.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Like that was the movie she wanted to make. God.
And it existed before Jade.
Like, I swear it had that script must have been flying around Hollywood and they were like, hey, you guys, we got an idea here. And then they stole it before Jade was made and made it the comedy it was meant to be.
Fatal Instinct failed. And they're like, let's turn it into a drama.
Oh! This is canon for me now. Do you know the correlation between Fatal Instinct and Jade?
So Jade was a remake of Fatal Instinct, but serious.
I'm going to tell everybody that.
We cracked the Jade code.
We did.
Joe Esterhaus robbed Carl Reiner.
God. Joe Esterhaus will go fuck himself.
Oh, the worst human being.
Worst. You're the absolute worst.
The absolute worst.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No one sucks more than you, Joe. Just no one.
Well, I mean, he's dead now.
Is he?
Oh, I was talking about Epstein.
So yeah.
Yeah. And then we're just
waiting for Joe Esterhaus to go. Put out the Esterhaus files.
Esterhaus files. Yeah.
Release the Esterhaus files.
I don't know.
Do we want to know what's in that? I don't know. That's
just like a grocery list of oils and.
It's just a magazine where the pages are stuck together.
Oh, it's none of our business. I'll never be able to not think about that now.
Wants to see or
about that. But those dildos on that chest of drawers is seared into my brain. Like there were like 7 of them. Short, tall, medium size.
It was nice of Joe to let them shoot at his house, though.
You guys just use my bedroom. It's right up there to the right.
Does everybody have their shots?
Oh my God.
I think you're going to take the shots before and after.
Yeah, you would. And still get tested when you're done, you guys.
This is Joe Esterhaus's house. You want to be extra careful.
But one of those dildos was like a mush, like a side, like a cupcake.
Yeah.
It was weird. Like, where are you putting that?
That goes in the ass.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It goes in the man's ass.
It doesn't. It absolutely does not.
Much like the heel of a shoe.
Oh God! I'll never not think about that. And how blood did not come out.
I thought she was just stepping on his dick.
No, I think that heel was going into his anus. Heel to anus.
Sadly, I think you're right. Also, not a character in the movie. They just threw that guy in at the end.
That was the guy that I was talking about in the beginning of the movie.
You know what they needed with that scene with the heel? They needed the there's this guy on TikTok that's an EMT, and he'll come on and he'll be like, "This is not body safe. Please do not put this in yourself."
Is that Corbin Allred?
I don't know.
He does that a lot
in ages,
too.
but
oh, that's so not body safe. Can we just keep that
It's
in
like,
mind?
don't do this. Please don't do this.
Some things aren't, like a good dildo, you're fine, but some things are not meant to go in there. And I think a shoe heel is one of them.
Just stop kink shaming for a moment. Just for a moment, stop.
I'm not, I will, if you're going to put a high heel in somebody's anus, yeah, I'm going to kink shame that one. That's not nice.
That's your gatekeep, right?
That's it. That's it. That's
also,
the
she
end.
had to wear those shoes home.
Oh! And then clean, she didn't have time to clean them. She got home and was immediately attacked at the end. The way she sat.
Does she have her anal shoes that she's got other shoes in the bag that she wears home?
These did lace up high though, so they wouldn't just slide off.
These are the shoes I stick in guys' asses, and these are the shoes that I wear to the gym.
Oh my god! And again, fine,
honey,
fine.
why were you wearing your gym shoes home?
Oh,
it's very strange.
That's okay. Let's just keep shoes out of anuses. Any kind of shoe. Anything else, fine. I don't care. You do you, but no more shoes. No more shoes.
No more shoes in the anus.
No, thank you. What is next week?
Next week is Mallrats week.
Fuck yeah. A movie we won't have to go, I don't want to do the podcast. I was looking, we were supposed to do Jade 2 weeks ago, so.
There's no Joe Esterhaas.
Oh.
There's no William Friedkin. No David Caruso. No Chazz Palminteri's dick.
No. And no Linda Fiorentino tears.
No.
Thank God. So, okay.
You think everybody reacts like that to fucking Chazz Palminteri?
Yes. I'm sorry, Chazz.
Sorry, Chazz.
You might be a nice guy. We hate you in this movie, though.
You're in Jade. You can take a little bit.
You can.
You can take a few punches here and there.
Yeah. But it was none of our business.